Human and bear interactions are going up across the state. Colorado Parks and Wildlife is reporting more than 5,200 sightings with bears in 2025 alone.
Joining us to talk about those are Kara Van Hoos with CPW. Thank you so much for being here. So let's start with, why do you think we're seeing such an increase? Like, what's going on last year that all of a sudden so many people are interacting with bears?
It's probably a combination of things. One that we like to think is people are heeding the call to contact us when they are seeing bears, when they're interacting with bears, which is great. That's what we want people to do. But it's more likely that bears are searching for unnatural food sources like trash and garbage, pet food, bird feeders, things like that, and coming more into our homes and neighborhoods.
You said coming more into our homes and neighborhoods. So with this uptick of bear sightings and conflicts, does that mean that there's been more property damages?
Could be, yes. I think about 50% or so of the calls that we took last year were related to that. And that could be things like they're getting into your car, into your garage, they're destroying your chicken coop, or just any other sort of property that you may have around.
And I mean, you guys, beat a dead horse, and we help you do that year after year by saying, put up your trash, lock it up. What else can people do?
Trash is really the biggest thing, but it's also really simple things like make sure your windows are locked, make sure your cars are locked. Even if you live in a place where you feel safe enough not to do that, bears are still there. They're most likely there, and they can open a car door. Now they can't really get back out of the car, they get stuck in there. And one thing is removing bird feeders. That's a little hard for people who really love to see birds and all the different type of wildlife that use those, but that's a very easy, dangerous buffet for a bear.
And if somebody does see a bear, what do they do? Do they report it directly to you? What would help you guys out right now?
Absolutely, give us a call. Let us know. And you should also do something that we call hazing. And hazing is just making a bear feel uncomfortable in human spaces using lights and sounds. So it's very easy to scare a bear away. You can just yell at it. I've had success doing that too. I just yelled, bear, 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 and the bear just ran away.
Okay, good
I couldn't think of anything else to say. I just yelled bear. But you could bang pots and pans. You can set off your car alarm. You could have motion sensor lights outside too. All of these things that should be unnatural to bears and kind of trigger a fear or fight or flight reflex, and they should just run off.
Okay, good, because that was my next question. Like, what do you do in that instance? But be loud, don't be fearful, and just get them away.
Sure, you can be fearful if you want, but be loud while you're doing it. So bears should not be used to seeing us or hearing us. When they do become used to our presence, that just makes the bear habituated and leads to further conflicts and problems down the road.
All right, Kara, thank you so much. Great information and a great reminder for all of us.